welcome to FrannyDoMakes. My name is Fran. This is my channel where I talk about my knitting and crafting projects from the last 2 weeks. So what I've been making, what I'm planning on making, any acquisitions I might have had for the stash or any other things, that sort of stuff. So, as I said, yes, my name is Fran. I am coming to you today from a overcast Leeds in the north of England in West Yorkshire. I am drinking a cup of salted caramel Lebkuchen by Bird and Blend, which is one of their Christmas teas. Oh, it's lovely. And that's in my suffragette mug, which is from Bird and Blend, not from Bird and Blend, from Emma Bridgewater. Today is a Sunday because it's half term this week, so if we have any little visitors, that might be why. Or if you hear any strange noises, they're downstairs watching telly. So yeah, if we get interrupted, that'll be why. It shouldn't be too long an episode. I've not got loads to show. I've got some works in progress, and oh, it is actually now, we've been running the channel for a full year. So I started the channel on the 31st of January 2022, yes. So yeah, we've gone a full year now, so I will have a little giveaway, only a small one, but a little giveaway for the subscribers. So watch out for that at the end, and a little bit of news as well. So, as I said, my name is Fran. If you would like to find me elsewhere on the internet or in the stratosphere, etc., you can find me online on Instagram and on Ravelry as @FrannyDoMakes. And also on any show notes or any details of any of the projects that I talk about, links to the patterns, the designers, the yarns that I've used, and any other notions and things will all be linked on the website, which is www.frannydo.co.uk. I do also have a Facebook page, but that's just a copy of the Instagram, but if you like that, then that's FrannyDo page. I think that's everything. Let me check my notes. Yes, so we'll start with what's on the wall, because we always start with that. Today we have a bit of a wrinkly one. It's been sat in the box for a while, but this is a crochet shawl. This is the XY scarf. It's just a triangular scarf by Johanna Lindahl, who is Mijo, I think it's Mijo Crochet. I'll put it down here if I'm wrong. Yeah, and I used a Shapier's Whirl yarn cake to get the gradient. I need to get that out actually, I've not been wearing it. So it needs a bit of an airing. Okay, also I'm wearing a handmade item, so this is my Bertha cardigan, which is a pattern by Tilly and the Buttons. And I made this, it's just a short sort of bomber jacket style cardigan. There. And I made this using just some French terry fabric. I got the fabric off Etsy somewhere. So yes, welcome if you're new. We've had a little flood of subscribers recently, so there's been a few more than normal, which is lovely. So welcome to you. Welcome if you're a returning viewer, as always, happy to see you. And if you're not already subscribed, then please do so if you want to see some more, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, because that's always good, isn't it? So, let's get into it. Let's get into the nitty gritty, as they say. So, oh, that's lovely. I want to drink it before it gets too cold. So first up, I have been continuing in my square a day plan with my knitted patchwork recipe. So this is a mitered square blanket. The pattern I am using is by Martine Ellis, which is the knitted patchwork recipe. My squares are 25 stitches by 25 stitches, and at the start of every row I knit the first stitch through the back loop, and at the end I knit the first stitch through the back loop and I slip the last stitch with the yarn in front. That's right. So it gives you a nice crisp edge there to pick up. So since last time I spoke to you, I have got 14 more squares. So we have this one. I think this is Castleview yarns from their advent last year. It's this one, which will be Coastal Creative Links, Lincolnshire. That's Castle View as well, I think, and so's that. Or is it? I don't know, to be honest, there's that many. There you go. Nice purple, blue. That's a What Mustard Made. That's Jen as well, I think. This is Botanical Yarn from my Shawlography, and this is The Lonely Knitter, which was a Christmas colourway, I think, from last year, which was called Don't Give Me That, You've Been Smooching With Everybody. One of my favourites. So there we go. Stitch markers from all sorts of places. There's some, oh, what's she called? Yarnistry, they're the biscuit. Lockwood Fibres. Some were free with magazines, I think. So yeah, it's getting quite big. So I've managed, since I started it at the start of January, I've managed to do a square a day every day. So it's growing. There we are. Can't get me in as well, so there you go. Loving it. The only spanner in the works I had was that I was using a Knit Pro Symphony needle for that, and one day I was just getting up from the sofa and put my hand down and snapped it, so I had to get a new set of needles. Well, I didn't have to, but I didn't want to use my chow goods because I use them for socks. And so I got some Knit Pro Nova Cubics, so they're the square ones. You can just see I've got an angled shaft. Sorry, that's me. So there you go. I'm quite enjoying working with them. They feel nice. There's a bit of the join's not quite so nice, but for this little project they're nice. I'm not sure I'd use them all the time, but I like them for this. So they are a 2.5mm Knit Pro Cubics, which I've never used before. So that's new. I just got those off Amazon, I think. Easy to be delivered after I've broken one. Okay, so that's where I'm at with that. So yeah, I'll keep trying to do the square a day, hopefully for the next few months. So I went, oh, hang on, I did put what number I was at on my Ravelry, so just give me a moment so we can have a running total. My profile, my projects. Okay, so I am at now 57 squares. I didn't actually put down what I started with, which is a bit annoying, but there you go. I'm at 57 at the end of January, and then I've done however many since then. So there we go. Right, so next up I have done a little bit of work on my Pouf cardigan, which is a pattern by Beata Jezek, who is Hedgehog Fibres. So I marked where I was. I've not done loads, but I've brought in the newest colour. So it's a bit hard to show. So I finished off this colour, and then I'm bringing in the next colour now. There. So it's getting a bit stripy, but I'm not overly bothered. I might be able to try it on and show you where we are, because I'd probably want it about as long as this, to be fair, in the body. So, and obviously we'll have the neckband on and everything. So I'm down to about here. So probably with another load of the next colour, I'll probably be able to maybe fade in the last colour and then do the band on the bottom. Obviously when it blocks it'll be, you know, nice. But the fit seems okay so far. It's hard to tell when it needs a real good blocking. So we'll see. I don't think it's going to have over amounts of ease, but I'm not ripping it back anyway. It should, like I said, they always block out loads bigger anyway, so yep. So yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. But obviously this was quite a jump in the colours, and then this one again is quite a jump. So I'm a bit disappointed with the striping, but if I really like it, I can always make another one. But I think it's going to be nice when it's finished either way, because the yarn is so pretty. Anyway, so that's using the Barefoot Fade by Pixie Yarns. So my last colour is this really dark navy colour. So this will also be the button, well not the button band, but the ribbing down the front. And oh no, I'll sort that out later. So yes, I'm enjoying it. It's just a bit of a slog because there's all that purling. I haven't done any work on my Felix, unfortunately, because I got a little bit carried away with the next project. So this one is my Mild Magic shawl. Put this back on, it's a bit chilly. And my t-shirt seems to be a little bit too bright for the screen. So yes, I have pretty much finished this shawl. I just need to do my I-cord border. So here it is in all its glory. So this is the brioche section there. I've got the big seed stitch there. I mean, the colours are completely crazy. And then this is just garter. There's this nice like mesh here, and then another garter which I held with some, sorry, I'm going to move that box, with some slub, so we've got some texture in there, and then again another big section of seed stitch. So I'm not doing the large size, I'm going to stick with the medium because I think it's plenty big enough as it is. Without, I mean that's big enough without the blocking, and when it blocks out it's going to be a lot looser, a lot more drapey. So yeah, at first, when I first did it, I wasn't sure about this section, about the colours in it, but I think now that I've put this other bit of pink in, so I step back a bit, it's brought it together a bit more. I mean, it's going to be massive, I don't know. I've not really held it up before. But I've had such fun making it. Sorry. It's just so much fun. Just picking your colours and watching them change. I mean, this is absolutely mental. I just kept grabbing random colours. So yeah, it's a bit of a mishmash. But there's, you know, I've tried to use the same colours here as I used there. So they're sort of, you know, mirroring each other. And there's this colour's going to be, I'm going to use some of this blue to do the border. And the pink is there, and then this green is in here. I so want to make a whole thing in brioche because this is the squidgiest, loveliest texture. I have got a mistake though on the back. Can you see? Hang on. Where is it? Can't even find it myself, so it's not that big a deal. Just there. can't see it on the screen. Can you see it? Oh, is it there? I've just caught one of the strands. No, that's not it. Here. Is that what I showed you? There, can you see? Just, it's got pulled across the wrong place. But you can't see it from the front. Oh. Don't know how people don't like the brioche. It's lovely. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, so lovely. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, hopefully I might try and get the bind off done today. So by next time it'll be all blocked and lovely. It might even either be on the wall or on my person. So lovely. I've really enjoyed it. I can't recommend it highly enough. It's easy to follow, and even the bits that I didn't quite understand, like I wasn't sure when I was doing this bit, this pick up here, I was like, oh, I think I've done it the wrong way up, because you have to leave all your ends long like that, because then you make a tassel to go on the bottom. And mine seemed to be in the wrong place and I couldn't understand it, but because he's got the videos, I just thought I can't have done it wrong because I didn't do it wrong. So anyway, I figured it out. And like some places, I don't know whether, oh here on this one, I'd done too many repeats, and it didn't say how many holes you needed in this bit, so I just had to zoom right in on the picture and count how many holes there were in the thing so that I could figure it out. But that was easy to just take back and redo. But yeah, because I'd done most of this and then I'd put it down just because I kept thinking, oh, I need some like concentrating time to do the picking up and figure out what needles I'm going to use, because I haven't got a long enough. This is my only free cord on my Chow Go. The other two are all on projects, so I might have to get my Knit Pros out and make a really long cord to get all the way around, or two to go all the way around. Can't remember how I did my vertices unite. I think I did 2 needles. I don't remember. But yeah, so hopefully I'll do that this evening. I can get that. Oh, I love it. I love how crazy it is. And it's used up so much. I mean, it looks like I've still got quite a bit in here, but I'm going to be using... Excuse me, always 3. I'm going to be using this for the border. So I've just got some little bits, like I've not broken into these ones so they can still be spare. I've got that was solid and it didn't really go in with anything, but the rest is just little bits that I can pop in my blanket anyway. I've just got some of this that was left over from my volcano trail, which I could maybe, I'll see how much I've got, I could maybe make some socks with that. And I've still got quite a bit of my cream egg to make my sister a pair of socks for Easter. But yeah, everything else, it's just little bits that I can now put in my sock thing, in my leftovers. Look at this. Scrummy. But yeah, they'll all be like 10 grams and things. That's the only thing I've got left that's fairly chunky. But most of the stuff I've got rid of, so that's good. So yeah, it's been a really good stash buster and so quick to knit because it's held double, just so quick, and it feels so nice. It's going to be so lovely and warm. So yeah, I'm itching to get that cast off and blocked because I think it'll be lovely. Not that I've got any space to block it because I've still got all this stuff in here from last time, which is my own fault because I've not sorted it out. So yeah, so they're my 3 works in progress. As I said, I've not worked on my, what's it called? My Felix, but once I get that bound off, I'll get back onto that, I think. I've also made up a magic knot ball of all of the less than 5 grams stuff that I used to have in this jar over here. So yeah, I'm probably planning on maybe making a corner to corner blanket, crochet blanket with that. So I might, I mean that's 2 blankets though, isn't it? But I might get that started and just have it as a standby for, you know, sometimes you just get a bit bored of doing the same thing, which I think is why I've enjoyed doing that Marled Magic so much, because my other projects were all just stuck in it. I did do a few rows on my festive cheer cowl, but not in, only a couple of rows, so I'll just mark where I am and redo the next bit. So yeah, there we go, the magic knot ball. It's going to be fun. So yeah, you can see all like the little bits of leftovers from the blanket, which would be nice. So I'm slowly running out of my 10 gram minis, but I've got all of the stuff that's in this. I've still got most half, another 5 grams, so enough to do another square of most of them. So, sorry, just dropped that on the floor. So yeah, we should be able to get a bit more done on that. Okay, I've not had any purchases other than that needle. I've been really good. I've not bought any more yarn. Oh no, that's a lie. I have bought, it's not arrived, but I've got these 2 lovely skeins that I got at Yarndale, which is from Skein and the Stitch. There. And I wanted to make a love note, but obviously I didn't have any fluff, so she was doing an update and she's got not the same colour but the same sort of base colour, like a solid, on some Surrey, so I've bought 2 skeins of that so that I can make this into a love note. So technically it's not that bad, it's not a random purchase, it means I can use these for something that I want. But I love this colour so much. So pretty. It's my colour. I love blue. Love it. Okay, so that's the only purchase, but they're not here for me to show. Oh, I did also get a bag for my Swift, but that hasn't come either. But that's not yarn, so that's okay. Tell myself that. So, moving on to a giveaway. So, I have a lovely skein of yarn, which is this beautiful, very, well, sort of semi-solid with lovely specks. This is some Krypton sock, which is a super soft, it's a high twist, it's from Truly Hooked. It's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and it's called Beekeeper. There we go. So this will go in, I'll probably also find a stitch marker to go with it. But that is going to be the giveaway for the 1 year Podiversary. So to be in a chance with winning, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel for a start, and also if you can comment below with using the word bees, because it's a beekeeper colourway. Use the word bees in your comment. If you can be creative with it, that'd be lovely, just for fun. But if not, just put bees somewhere in your comment and I will be able to select one of you as a winner. So you'll have until 2 weeks. Let me get, I don't know what date it'll be. Hold the line while I figure out the date. So I will next be recording probably on the 20th, so make sure you put your comment on before the 19th and then I can do a random comment generator to select the winner and you will receive this. There you go. So that's pretty much everything. We're at 25 minutes. Yeah, okay. There is some personal news which I've been putting off saying, but I might as well say it now. So if you're not interested in that, then I'll say bye to you now, but if you are, basically my dad has been unwell since I think he started having some symptoms last summer, and then he mentioned that he was having some problems with his hand, and basically worse came to worse, and he's lost the use of his hand now and his arm, and his speech is going, and he's been diagnosed with motor neuron disease, which is I mean, for want of a better word, I'll bleep myself out, but it's shit. So yeah, so he's just got the diagnosis, the proper official diagnosis, on Friday, which in a way we're kind of relieved. We've been thinking that that's what it was and worrying about that that's what it was, and they've done all these tests to check that if it was something else, and everything had been negative or what have you. So he's been sort of left in limbo to get worse as the months have gone past since he last saw the neurologist. So as disappointing as the diagnosis is, we're at least now going to have some contact with the right people. I mean, we're lucky, as I say, I live in Leeds, and we have one of the best centres for MND in the country. And I mean, if you live in the UK, you probably know about Rob Burrows, who's the Leeds rugby player who developed MND also. And they're making a big centre for that, which has just been started being built. Not that we'll probably benefit from that, but you know, the centre's here and the specialist people are here. So they're only 15 minutes away in the car. He's going to have a meeting this week, or a phone call with this week, and then be able to get some contact with the speech therapists and the nutritionists and things like that. So hopefully I'll get some support now and get to see the right people that he needs to see. But yeah, there's not a lot I can say about that. Don't worry about, there's nothing you can say, so don't worry about putting any comments about it. It's fine. But if you want to win the yarn, put something about bees. Okay, so that's that. I'm not going to go on about it. I didn't cry, so I'm proud of myself. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. As I said, please like the video if you've liked it. Please subscribe if you want to see more. I will update every 2 weeks with everything that I've been working on, and you'll be able to see that shawl is going to be finished by the next episode. I'll hopefully have done some more work on my jumper and my cardigan, and I do need to pick up some socks because I've got lots of half-finished ones that need to be getting done. But I've lost my mojo a bit with socks. I've just lost the mojo. I don't know what it is. Anyway, right then. So, as I said, thank you for joining me. I will see you again in 2 weeks' time. So happy crafting, happy knitting. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.